Good morning, everyone. Hope you're having a great Friday afternoon or morning, wherever you're at in the world tuning in. Today we have a really good show, a line that has been around for a very long time. We are meeting with Minerva Mitoma from Wella. She's our field brand education manager. And I did a little research because Wella is a brand that has been around for a really long time. And I didn't really know how long it had been around or the history of this brand, which I just found so fascinating. So I wanted to give you guys a little history on Wella before we bring Minerva on, just as a kind of nerdy introduction of, I just found this fascinating when doing some research on the company Wella. So Wella is a German company. The name Wella actually comes from a German word that in the center of it means permanent waving. So that was interesting to me. But Wella was founded in 1880. And it was founded by Franz Stroher, a German hairdresser. And it originally was founded, they made tools, the base of wigs that held wigs on. By 1890, they had invented the waterproof tool that allowed your scalp to breathe with wigs, which was a big invention. By 1924, wigs had gone out of fashion, and they had started focusing on the permanent waving products. And in 1930, Wella developed the first hairdryer with built-in motors. Interestingly enough, after World War II, the German Republic seized the Wella factory and all of its patents, took the whole company. This family, the Stroher family, decided to start the company all over again from the ground floor and started production again in 1945. What tenacity, right? I mean, just the way to turn that into something or just to keep going, I think that's fascinating. I have all my notes. Sorry, I'm reading the notes, but I don't know why. It was just this is probably one of the very first hair care companies, or they have a lot of very firsts in the hairdressing industry. And so to me, I think that's really interesting. 1950, they developed colostrum, which was the first hair balm that actually was designed to protect and nourish the hair. So that's interesting. Prior to that, they weren't really thinking about nourishment and protecting of the hair. And their model was Elizabeth Taylor, which I found cool. In 1970, they created a new perming product that allowed hairdressers to create an afro. And that big advertising campaign was their models were all the Charlie's Angels, and I don't remember that, but I kind of remember seeing their created afros. That's a fun look. Maybe afros will come back. And then in right around the same time, 1972, they launched the first line exclusively for men, which I found that was so cool. So many firsts in this company, and still today, in 2016, they won the Behind the Chair favorite overall professional products company. So all the way up into 2020, they are so relevant, still creating new innovations. They have created and developed their own molecule, which is an ingredient for hair color that doesn't create as many allergic reactions as what they were using prior. So much innovation in this company, and I can't wait for you to learn about their amazing products that they've developed since 1880. So let's introduce Minerva Mitoma to the show. Hi, Minerva.
Hi. Hello, everyone.
A fellow hairdresser at heart, former salon owner, and you've been with Wella for a very long time. What makes you want to stay at Wella?
Oh my gosh. I mean, you pretty much just nailed it. The innovation, the history, the resilience of this company. They are a true family of mine. They just keep coming out with the most innovative products and always keeping in mind, the integrity of the hair. So it's just the most amazing company.
Well, I know we wanted to start off, Wella definitely has the most amazing shampoo care line. And I think they probably started with the thought of nourishing and protecting the hair. So that's probably been something that's carried through for the brand. So I wanted to just start kind of with something that maybe people don't always think of Wella, is they have awesome styling products.
Yeah.
So we're going to start with the EIMI products and have you show us some of your hairdressing skills and introduce us to 3 of our top favorite products. We brought the Root Shoot, which is our root boost, and we brought the Sugar Lift, and then we brought the Just Brilliant, the pomade that is so versatile. So show us how to use a few of these, our 3 favorites that we chose to show with the change of the seasons and our hair being dry. I think these are great products, so versatile for so many looks.
Sure. Yes. So you did mention about Wella and the care line. It's geared towards color protection, retention. So what's amazing about the styling line is that it's incredible. I use these daily. So we've got Root Shoot. This would be used when your hair is damp. So the best time would be towel dried hair. You would section it off. I'm going to show you guys. I didn't put any product in my hair. I did a little bit of styling with my GHD flat iron, just to kind of give it some texture on one side, and then a little trick. The other side is my natural straight texture. So
nice.
No product in here. So I just kind of wanted to have some fun and show you, what I do. But so Root Shoot would be used. You just section it off with your fingers on towel dried hair and spray it directly right there on the section. Just go through, and then you can go in with like a round brush or just your brush and blow dry, going directly straight up to give it that bump of volume. And then
so Root Shoot is definitely, these are products that we call kind of in hairdressing foundation products. They're put on wet, and then you're going to blow dry them in. And the idea here is to not we didn't choose a hairspray. We've done a lot of shows on hairsprays. We chose foundation products or finishing products that really help you build upon your hairspray. So I know there's a lot of people that try and make their hairspray do everything. So I love that you're teaching us different ways to get your hold and your volume without hairspray.
Yes, exactly. And what's really neat about Root Shoot, it has like a mousse kind of a texture when it comes on. So it's not like a typical spray that I've used in the past. And it has, so there's 4 levels of
Here, maybe we'll go to the close-up cam. Can you see it there? No? Yeah. So more of a mousse than your typical, just most root boosts are just a hairspray type of product that's just liquid. It's not a foam. And I do find that to be one of the most unique things about Root Shoot. And the name.
Yeah, exactly. And it's definitely a stylist must-have at a station. So it's a great product, like you said, as a foundation.
I think it's really good too. A lot of times with Root Boost products, you can't really use it well on fine hair, but the mousse formula really gives a good distribution where I think even fine-haired people can use it and get a little bit of volume out of it without having it be too sticky or make your hair look more fine, more thin.
Exactly. That's exactly it. Yeah,
so
I love
next?
it.
What is the next one you brought us?
So the next one I'm actually going to show you on my hair.
Okay.
Because I don't have any product in here. So this is Sugar Lift. This is an amazing, amazing product. So why I love it is I'm going to show you. So right now I just have a little bit of bend in my hair I created with my styler just to kind of give it that kind of piecey, messy look. But what's fun about this Sugar Lift is I'm going to just kind of spray. One, this smells incredible. But 2, you section it a little bit and you're able to kind of give this kind of piecey look and separate. Has a little bit of grit, a little bit of tooth in there, so it has, for hold.
Minerva, this is kind of like a salt spray, but a sugar spray, right? So
similar, yes,
right.
Exactly.
So you have the salt sprays that are kind of giving you more of that windblown, beachy look. This sugar spray is that same type of texture and separation, but in more of a moisture type environment. So I just feel like it's not quite as drying as a salt spray, but you still achieve a lot of the same texture results as a sea salt spray.
Exactly. And you can see now a little bit more definition with my bends. You know, I just kind of love it, but now you can really see the change, and I love it. You can scrunch it, you can put it on damp hair, you can, you know, if you have a natural texture in your hair, a little bit of wave, this is a great product. So this is like a must-have.
Is this more for dry hair then? We are usually using this on dry hair?
You can use it on dry hair or damp hair.
Damp hair. Yeah, what a great finish. That gave it such a polished kind of fun look.
There's so many things you can do with it too. You can have a lot of fun with it.
So any kind of texture, I actually kind of want to try it on my hair now that you're saying it. Mine's a new one, so I had to pump it. But so like you're saying, just to piece out those curls, mine are bunched up a little bit and don't have that cool texture that yours has. So I got a little jealous there, Minerva. I needed to compete here. I like that. So it's a pump, very, very not sticky, but I really kind of wanted for myself to feel the hold factor on it. It's not sticky hold at all.
No,
very
not
movable
at all.
hold.
Exactly. Yeah, EIMI line has 4 levels of hold.
Okay.
This is level 3, but it's still without that hard, you know, feeling. It's very still workable. But just like that, you can scrunch it, piece it together throughout your day. But have a lot of fun with it. I love it.
I always love how hairdressers move their fingers through the hair. You can tell you're a hairdresser at heart. So the root shoot that we talked about first, what level hold was that? A 2, right?
That was level 2.
Okay.
Yeah, that's a level 2 hold. Yeah.
So you can see on the graphics between us, the little dots at the top, there's 4 bubbles, kind of 4 white circles. And that is showing you from 1 to 4 your level of hold. So you can see that the sugar is a 3 that is on my side. The root shoot is a 2 that's on Minerva's side. And then what about our pomade? This one's a little 1.
So the pomade, that one's amazing. And I actually grabbed the wrong one. Sorry, I have one right here. Where'd it go? So this is Just Brilliant. The Shine Pomade. I absolutely love it. So again, my straight side, I wanted to kind of show what that would look like, especially as shiny as this product is. You'll be able to see the reflection. But little trick I use it for, all these crazy flyaways that I have on my hair.
Oh yeah.
I'm able to have a little bit of control, but.
And you really can see the shine popping through.
Yes.
It reflects off that light beautifully.
I love it.
What a trooper you are to do 2 different styles for us today. Now that's a true educator. So that's a smoothing product. It's a shine product. Control your flyaways. Not much hold to it, only a 1 hold factor. So if you're just looking for better texture, a little bit of shine, but you're not trying to really hold the hair in any kind of way, Just Brilliance is a great product for, especially right now where we're going into the dry season and those flyaways really seem to pop out, right?
Yes. And if you want like a really nice shine polished, glamorous look, especially for holidays coming up, that's a great product. It's like a finish. You know, put a little bit in your palm of your hands and then just kind of like rub it through. And it really puts the look together.
For really shine, nice. But it doesn't feel oily, right? Your hair, when you put it right here on the root. Yeah, I was surprised. It doesn't make you look oily at all. It just gives you a great shine.
That's one thing I really love about this line is that you can really layer on a lot of products and it's still not, you know, heavy and it's going to weigh it down. So there's a lot of layers you can put in.
So the EIMI product styling line, it is Wella's complete styling line. There are hairsprays, mousses, all of the products that you can think of. These were just 3 that we thought you might want to try. If you're looking for some new style, look at Minerva showing us 2 different styles in one. Love it. So thank you. Anybody looking for more styling products, check out EIMI on Beauty Care Choices in the Wella brand page. So let's go over to kind of what Wella is known for. Let's actually show, Tobin did an amazing collage of the whole product line. And this shows the EIMI on my side in the corner, and then we have the elements, and then we have the Invigo products, the Fusionplex, NutriCurls, oil reflections, and then the Color Motion. So these are all of what Wella has to offer. We're gonna just do a quick overview. We're not gonna touch too much on the curls, kind of right over by Minerva, the curls line, and we weren't really gonna go too much into the elements products, but just for, you know, a top overview, just know that these are, the curls products are intense nourishment for moisture and smoothing and curls and waves. And the elements products are also just very glossing. It's more of a service oriented. So those are kind of higher level products for specific needs, as well as Fusionplex, but we are going to talk a little bit about that. But let's go right into Invigo, because this is just kind of the mainstay if you're just kind of looking for where to start in Wella. Let's talk about Invigo. We're going to talk about the Brilliance line, which I know is your favorite shampoo.
Yes, that is like my go-to, you know, every day. I work out in the mornings, busy mom, but when I am washing my hair, this is like definitely my go-to. So I absolutely love this line. This is intended for, you know, color vibrancy, retention, 7 weeks of color protection. So I get my hair colored. Right now I have more of like a rootier look, but about every, we'll call it 8 to 12 weeks. So this has really helped keep my hair just vibrant and my color to stay.
It's got a color retention formula, right? We talked about yesterday, and why you kind of went to that is the color retention is great in that, to bring out the vibrancy in your hair. And I love that too, is sometimes you can use the wrong shampoo and you go and get your hair done and you kind of take away some of the benefits by the shampoo not supporting a vibrant hair color. So I love this about this Brilliance shampoo. And then, so outside of the Wella Brilliance, then we'll go over to the Wella Nutri Enrich, which is the orange one, next one over. And that one's all about moisture, right?
Yes. So that one has vitamin E in it. Very, very nourishing. It's still not a heavy, it is emollient, but it's not a heavy weighing down line. This whole line, by the way, smells incredible. I wish you guys could smell it. It's incredible.
Yeah, the smells on it kind of more just a really clean smell in it. Not florally, not fruity too much. It's just a clean smell for me. And so outside of the Brilliance for color protection, and then the Nutri Enrich, the orange is your moisture. You need more moisture. Maybe your hair is highlighted. You've just got dry environment where you're at. You need more moisture in your hair. And then the next one, the green one over, is the Nutri Volume, the Invigo Volume. And that would be for our fine clients, right?
Yes, that one's with a cotton extract, and it's a lightweight care. Still amazing fragrance, but light enough to be able to keep the volume in your hair. It's a beautiful line. Love it.
Cotton extract, that is so fascinating. All the things that they come up with to add some plump to the hair or get the desired results, it fascinates me.
Yes.
And so all of these lines pretty much come with the shampoo, the conditioner, and a mask.
So yes, they all have a mask. Going back really quickly to that, the Brilliant color mask, that's an incredible one that I use weekly, just once a week. But it just depends on your needs. So it's really cool about each category. You've got the color, you've got the nourishment and volume, is that they really do concentrate on that specific need with those masks.
So you can either go shampoo, conditioner, and use mask as a weekly treatment. You can go shampoo, mask if your conditioner, if you just know your hair needs just a little bit extra. But definitely know that those additional products are available in this line, shampoo, conditioner, and mask. And then talk to us about our 2 blue products, our Sensitive and our Aqua Pure. What are those for? Those are more special treatment shampoos in this line, right?
Yeah, that one's with the lotus extract, and that is for someone that may have more of a sensitive scalp. In fact, I do use that line on my daughter. She has a little bit more sensitive skin, and I love it. So the line is very fragrant, but this is the one that's not. So think, little to no fragrance, very lightweight. And this one is, I just use the shampoo on her, sensitive shampoo, and then the mask. Very, very light.
So the Senso Calm is what the one. We also have the Aqua Pure, which is a purifying shampoo, more like a clarifying, right? For pre-treatment.
To remove impurities.
So she's talking about the Senso Calm for her daughter. 3 beautiful children, busy mama there. And that's great to hear that this product works well even on kids. And so if you were going to choose something from the Wella Professional line for your kids to have in your shower, the Senso Calm, what a great line. Very low in fragrance, very mild on the scalp. That's awesome. I want to welcome Angela, Emmy, Jennifer, Allison, Karen, Michelle, David, Joe. Thank you all for joining. And then we covered the Aqua Pure, the clarifying in case you feel like you have any buildup. Sometimes you can, especially after Halloween, which we have coming up, and you use those crazy hairsprays or just crazy color products on your hair, and you just feel like your hair needs a little bit of a reset, maybe try the Aqua Pure, right?
Absolutely. Or all the fires we've had out here in California and the air. This is a great go-to just to kind of get that smoky smell out of your hair if you're outside.
That's a great transition to our oil reflections, right?
Mm-hmm.
I love the oil reflections. It's a great antioxidant product, perfect for the change of seasons. This oil has so many products or so many ingredients in it that is going to help your hair fight so many of the pollutants in anyone on the West Coast. So I've heard even if you don't have fires, you're feeling our smoke. I'm sorry. we need to contain our smoke, Minerva, here in California.
Yes.
So tell us about the Oil Reflections line. What are you loving about that?
Oh my gosh, this line is amazing. I wish I could wash my hair with every single line, but think shine, luminosity, just versatility with the line. You would think oil, you're going to think heavy. It's not at all. They have an option for normal to coarse hair, or they have the light one, which I really love this one. Even on my hair, I have a coarser texture, but I still like the light personally. But it's a fabulous line. Just a lot of shine.
I find this is a great line. You could kind of go between either the Curls or the Oil Reflections if you have those light waves, just a little bit of texture in your hair, and you're looking for a smoothing product. So if you're someone that is really affected by humidity or any type of frizz, I feel like Oil Reflections is your perfect product for anti-frizz. And then the amazing oil that smells so good, I think you have in your hands. It smells so lovely, right? And that is just going to protect your hair, add some shine. Again, a smoothing product, probably a little lighter even than the balm that she put on the Brilliantine balm from the EIMI.
Exactly.
Yeah, so this would just be another direction that you could go that's even less, absolutely zero hold, right?
Right, zero hold, and then again, just this amazing shine, smell. And what's really nice is it really lets your color pop. I mean, thinking in line with a color company, Wella, we're always keeping color as our top, we want to care for. So especially this day and age, everything is virtual. We're on camera. Also this trend, I don't know if you guys are all seeing this 90s bold face framing highlights are really taking off.
Curtain bangs, yes. I've been told I need curtain bangs.
Yes. So again, great product to showcase that, to kind of get that reflection off the color and your style.
So oil reflections, absolutely. If you've got a hair color that you're really wanting to show off and pop, this is a way. It's actually designed with the molecules to catch the light in just the perfect moment. And you really can see the shine that just pops through on it. So tell us about all the products in the line. It's a shampoo, a conditioner, a mask, an oil, and a light oil?
Yes, and then there is a in salon only. I just have to mention it because if anyone sees it on there, totally. There's an elixir. So that's a really fun one treatment. But as far as the line goes, shampoo, conditioner, mask, and then you've got your smoothing oil or the reflective light oil. So
great choice if you're looking for smoothing products. And then beyond that, we want to talk about, especially we were talking about toxins in the air and kind of your hair absorbing stuff, that we have also the Blonde Recharge. And the Blonde Recharge, you said that you use once in a while. This is our Wella's version of the purple shampoo?
That's right. Okay. We've got Blonde Recharge. It has really, really strong pigment in there. So if you want to knock out that brassiness, you're in between appointments. I know not everyone can get to appointments like they used to right now. This is a great way to keep your blonde just nice and popped. So we have the Blonde Recharge, and then we have the support with the conditioner for cool or warm.
Which I love that. That is so great. So if you think about, if you want more of that beigey texture and you want all of that yellow or any of the golds out of your hair, then you would go with a cool conditioner to really, take that purple to the right direction, because purple can go in more of a violet or more of a blue based. And so the warm would be just not taking it so almost silver based. It would be keeping a little bit more of the gold highlights in there, and that's a great way to where no matter what, you got your shampoo and then you just choose the right conditioner. I think that's really smart.
Yes, agree. And I've used the warm one. It's not a heavy pigment with the conditioner. What I have to say about this line, what I love is, as simple as it is, it really does. It goes after the brass, so it's going to knock out your brass. And then with the conditioner, it is so conditioning and emollient. You have really no need to go and add an additional product. Sometimes, with these lines, they're addressing the warm brassiness, but then they're not conditioning, or they don't have that support.
And that has been a case in the past where we see that even the toning shampoos don't quite have the nutrients or the richness that our daily shampoo has. And so you always feel like you need to follow up. But Wella, being the color care company and the creator of the first product for protecting and nourishing the hair, they've already got that covered. So definitely don't need to follow it up. But you might not want to tone every day anyhow. So you still might want to have other shampoos to switch up to if you don't want the purple toning in your hair every day, because it can tend to build on each other, right? Build on itself.
Exactly. Yeah. Exactly. Right. Being as high pigment as it is, you'll see it from, like I said, I use it, so it's messy, but you could definitely see it. Yeah. You could definitely see purple. It's strong. Yeah.
It's going to be powerful. So any little brassiness, I'm probably at the point where I'm doing my hair this weekend. So I definitely am ready for a tone. I'm seeing a little bit more gold in there than I normally have, but I actually kind of am I'm a gold girl sometimes. I'm one that I didn't quite follow the silver trend. I like my golden girl. I feel like it looks better on my skin tone, and we all have to choose what trends we work with and what trends we shouldn't.
That's right. Your hair is gorgeous. And I too, I'm a gold girl. Look at my gold hoops.
Yay! I wore silver today to counteract some of my gold. So another product, so we're talking about blondes and toning and different types of ways at home that you can kind of adjust your hair color. So I can't leave without mentioning one of my favorite products is the Instant Recharge that Wella has.
Oh, yeah.
These amazing little root touch-ups in a palette. It is so perfect. I mean, amazing. You really can just truly touch up your hair. I probably got to do it right here because otherwise it'll be backwards in my mirror. But you can really, really give yourself a great little quick touch-up. And every once in a while, I'm not kidding you, it must be the stress, but anytime I have a big meeting that day, all of a sudden a gray hair pops out. And it's like this long. And you're like, that wasn't there. I just colored not too long ago. Where did that come from? I think sometimes grays are sneaky and they just sneak out and grow longer than the rest of the hair. But so this is a great way, just right before you have something big. Do you use these at all?
I do. So I have mine. And I have a little tip I could share with everyone that I personally love.
Oh, love it.
Okay, get ready. So yes, of course, grays. I've got a few that pop.
She's not
but right, so in front of camera. So you want to take care of, a little bit of root coverage. Maybe you're thinning a little bit. That's just a little tip. If you are thinning around the hairline, that's another trick you can use this for. But look at this handy dandy little applicator back here. You can, get ready, you can use this on your eyebrows.
Oh my gosh.
So
how did I not think of that?
I love it for this, to be honest. It's such a great little thing to leave at like your computer desk if you're virtual like us. But leave this at your computer desk and you can like touch up your eyebrows real quick before you go on camera and then, touch up your little grays. It's awesome. This thing is
perfect mirror. So honestly,
yes.
It is a must purse product. I mean, have this in your purse, whether you travel. You just never know when one of those sneaky hairs are going to pop out. And the brow thing is amazing, Minerva. I never even thought about that, but it's so perfect because it's made to stick and adhere to the hair, and it's made to fill in the thinning spots or the sparse areas. And you have those on your brows too. So that is so perfect. And then you get the perfect match to your hair root and your eyebrow. I mean,
exactly.
That is crazy.
And they give you a healthy amount. They do give you a healthy amount in here. So it's not, you're not getting like a thin.
That is true. And cosmetics are so expensive. And so you pay so much for a tiny little brow thing.
Right.
Where this is like brows for a year.
Yeah.
Maybe 2. Plus your root touch up. So these come in like 4 or 5 different colors, everywhere up from blonde. I actually did a video right when back in March or April when all the hair salons were totally closed and everyone was freaking out like, what are we gonna do about our hair? And I gave myself a highlight. And so you really can use multicolors if you have multicolors in your hair like I do. And especially if my blondes, during that time, my blonde had gone down. I think my highlight was down to here and I was all dark up here. So I gave myself a little highlight. So it really does, even the blondes show up on darker hair. It really will give you a lighter touch. So it could be even fun for just like a night out or a change up, give yourself that, what do they call it? The money piece or the window piece right here in your face.
Yes. That's a great idea and call out. And you can also, if you flip that idea, you could create a pop with your existing blonde that you have by using the darker one.
Yes.
And creating some low light, so then your blonde is popped out.
Or if you're thinking about doing low lights, try it first.
There you go.
Right? Because once you go dark on previously light and blonde, it's a commitment. You might not can get that blonde right back, right?
Good point.
Yeah. So we are cranking through. I do want to really touch on Fusionplex because the Plex products are really popular right now. And this is all about, we can just pull up the big collage because we were just going to touch on that. But this is the one that is kind of right over near Minerva, right in the center. It's the one right in the line between Minerva and I, and it's really just about repairing blondes. And broken bonds in hair, which comes from chemical treatments. And so just because we really hadn't talked about a product for strength, I wanted to just bring up Fusionplex really quickly.
Yeah, it's a fabulous line. So right, you just called it. So this is addressing hair that has been compromised from whether it's double processed blondes to just outside elements that are making your hair weakened. This will certainly repair it. It has lipids and amino acids in it. So think of building blocks, right, for our hair. So this is a really, really great line. It has shampoo, conditioner, a mask, and then an in-salon as well, an amino refiller. Right. So simple, but very, very effective.
Very effective. So just because I know a lot of you have been at home and been calling our customer service line telling us that you fried your hair. I wanted to put it out there that Wella has a product for you that you might want to try just to rebuild all of that and get your hair back to health. And then the last brand that we're going to bring up is Color Motion.
Oh, yeah.
The newest launch, right? This is something that Wella just came out with. So I haven't even had my product knowledge on Color Motion. Minerva, this is all you. Give us Color Motion lesson.
Woo! Okay. All right. So we went from the brilliant line, which was 7 weeks protection, and now we are bumping that up now to 8 weeks of color protection with Color Motion Plus. So I absolutely love this line for the it's the technology that they put into this, but this is truly retaining your color. And now, given that clients are not able to get in their color treatments as often as they were before, this is an absolute recommendation from a stylist, from somebody that works with clients. But this is a great go-to for retaining your color.
So if you're have a problem with fading, if you have a problem with your hair kind of changes once you get home, maybe you have hard water or anything like that, this is like the powerful ingredient one that's going to help your hair stay a little bit longer than even Invigo. Is that right?
That's correct. And I mean, you're addressing shine, so it's really going to reflect multi-tones in your hair and strengthen it, and then really address the color retention.
Yeah, I'm looking on this little handy dandy chart you gave me, which I should make available to our consumers as well, because it is so helpful. But it is the power of 3 service, it calls, and with strength, color protection, and shine. So with color, with the Brilliance Invigo line, you really are focused on your color retention and just a great use shampoo, but this one is also about damage. So it's kind of like the combination of, needing strength, shine, color retention, this multi-purpose product line. And that's really cool that they created something that does this many things.
Exactly. And it's so it has our Wellaplex in there as well. So this is a bond builder. So you're thinking of repairing, so strengthening, and then the color protection, and then the shine.
So if you're like, I'm not sure if I should use Fiberplex, or I'm not sure if I should use Invigo Brilliance, I kind of want both of them, Color Motion. That's great.
Color Motion Plus is your go-to. Absolutely.
Very good. So that helps really break down all of the big line. I mean, Wella is a big line, been around since 1880. A lot of great inventions and a lot of science behind this product. Very, very thrilled to have you here, Minerva. Thank you for teaching us all about Wella today.
Thank you so much.
I'm so glad we got to get through it. Anything else that we should talk about before we go? Anything you guys have coming out, or anything you want to give us a tip on?
I mean, if we wanted to go over just the little tips and tricks with my styler, I don't know if you wanted to.
I do. That's what I was kind of hoping for, but I didn't want to put you on the spot.
That's okay. So we have this amazing GHD Platinum Styler, and I absolutely love this.
It is my hair. It is my flat iron as well.
Oh, I am telling you, it's amazing. So as simple as just pressing the power button, and you just hear that.
Uh-huh.
It immediately, you're going to hear another beep in a second, but it will take, there we go. So it heats up to 365, which GHD, that's the recommendation for the highest amount of heat for the hair. But what I've been
Which
doing,
I really appreciate irons that don't go up to 450, because especially ones that go up to 450 and don't have heat control. But thank you.
Exactly.
I just need to say that. I appreciate that about GHD. They've lowered the heat recommendation.
That's right. And I mean, I naturally before would just crank it up and then just put it on my hair. What's nice about this is they don't give you that option.
Yeah.
The technology behind this is incredible. So
it's hairdresser proof.
It'll take into account your environment, the temperature,
yeah,
the hair. So it really does prevent breakage. But just the ease and glide of this styler is just incredible.
So people always ask, how do I curl with my flat iron? And that was a great demonstration.
There you go. It
right
was just
there.
as simple as that. Yeah, just as simple as that.
You simply bend and pull.
Yep. Yep. And then what I like to do is I'll do that in sections first. And depending on the look you're going for, so if you do away from the face and that's just what you want, or like I do, I'll do this, and then I'll do one maybe opposite direction if I want to create a little bit more of like a messy kind of tousled look. And then going back to like my little trick, that Sugar Lift product, like I was saying earlier, it's just so easy and buildable. You can just spray it on there and then kind of fluff out your hair, spray. And kind of piece it, and then you got this like instant fun.
Love watching an artist at work. Look at that. That's great.
Thank you. But also, since we were going to address the smooth side,
yeah.
if you want it smooth, you also, just as simple as just one pass, can go over. And I mean, it is just the best styler. I love it. I love it.
So I literally had to give my GHD away because they don't ever break, it feels like. And I wanted a new one because it came out with some new technology on it. Love the auto shut off. If you forget to turn it off, it automatically turns itself off. That's so cool.
Yeah, I love it. And they always come out with like these new collections. So you know, we have the black ones, but there's some beautiful colors out there. No, I absolutely love this.
Yes. Awesome.
Yeah.
Well, thank you for that little demo on our favorite GHD flat irons. And thank you for being here with us today. Have a great weekend.
Thank you so much.
Give those babies big kisses from us at Beauty Care Choices, and we hope to see you soon.
You guys are wonderful. Thank you so much. Have a wonderful weekend.
You too, Minerva. Bye-bye. Well, that was a great show, just giving us a quick overview on Wella. If you want to know more about Wella, be sure and reach out to our cosmetologist on the number below. We are all trained here and ready to answer your questions. And have a great weekend. Do something fun. Bye.